my boyfriend Adam for almost 3 years now. We both work demanding jobs, and between that, family obligations, and his guys' nights, which are frequent, I feel like we barely get any real quality time together. I wanted to plan something special to reconnect, and I thought a week-long romantic boat trip would be perfect. Just the two of us, sailing along the coast, eating great food, watching the sunsets, and just relaxing. No stress, no interruptions, no work, just us. The thing is, Adam has a really close-knit group of friends he's known since high school, and they do everything together. I like them, but they're pretty wild. They'll go from sober to completely wasted in half an hour, love blasting music, and have no sense of alone time. They've come on most of our vacations in some way, usually just popping by or happening to be there wherever we're staying. This time, I made it very clear I wanted it to be just the two of us. So the night before we're supposed to leave, I'm packing up everything when he casually says, "Oh, just a heads up. The guys are going to join us for the first 2 days." I figured it'd be fun to have them there. I seriously thought he was joking. When I realized he wasn't, I felt completely blindsided. I asked him why he invited them, and he just shrugged, saying they wanted to come along and he didn't think it'd be a big deal. This is where things started getting ugly. I tried explaining to him that I wanted this to be our trip and that I had planned it as a romantic getaway, not a group hangout. He brushed me off, saying I was being dramatic and that I need to learn to chill out. He even said that it's not like they're going to be there the whole time and it's just 2 days. To me, though, that was 2 days out of a week we were supposed to be spending together, alone. And if I know his friends, those 2 days would probably turn into the entire trip with them tagging along or at least checking in constantly. After arguing about this for hours, I finally had enough. I told him if he wanted to party with his friends so badly, he could go without me. I told him I'd find something else to do with my vacation, maybe visit my sister, or just take a solo trip. At first, he laughed, thinking I was bluffing. When I started unpacking my bags, though, he lost it. He accused me of being immature and ruining the trip we both wanted. I told him it clearly wasn't a trip we both wanted anymore, considering he made it about him and his friends without even talking to me about it. The next morning, he left with his friends. I spent that day and the next feeling miserable, like I'd made the wrong choice or should have just gone along with it. But I just kept thinking about how I'd poured my heart and savings into this trip, only to be completely ignored when it came to what I wanted out of it. He's been texting me nonstop, saying I ruined everything and that he can't believe I would just bail. His friends have also been texting me, calling me overly intense and controlling and saying I should have let him have this one thing. But it feels like I always let him have this one thing when it comes to his friends tagging along. I can't even count how many times they've crashed our dinners, holidays, and even other vacations. This was the one time I wanted it to just be us, and he couldn't even give me that without inviting them along. Now he's telling our mutual friends that I bailed on him and that I'm the one who ruined our vacation, making me feel like I'm the villain for even being upset about this. Part of me wonders if I really did overreact, if I'm being too uptight or if I should have just gone with the flow, but the other part of me feels like he totally disregarded my feelings, and I just didn't want to spend my entire vacation feeling like a third wheel on what was supposed to be a romantic getaway. So, am I the asshole for ditching him on this trip, or did I do the right thing by standing up for myself?